Hi, this is Jared from thereligionteacher.com. Why are there differences between the Catholic version of the Bible and Protestant Bibles? They include a different number of books. So the Catholic Bible has 73 books in the canon, and the Protestant Bible generally has 66 books. They both agree on the New Testament, Gospels, letters, and Book of Revelation, but they differ in the books that are included in the Old Testament. So there's 46 Old Testament books in the Catholic canon, and then only 39 in the Old Testament Protestant Bibles. And generally the difference is that the books that are not included here are called deuterocanonical books. In other words, second canon. And so the canon is a list of approved books that were divinely inspired by God. And there's some disagreements about which books should be included as divinely inspired in the Old Testament, starting with Luther. So Luther, during the Protestant Reformation, Martin Luther, created a Bible that was different from the agreed upon Bible in the Catholic Church. And he removed books that were, one, written in Greek in the Old Testament, and two, not aligned with this Council of Rabbis in the first century. So Jewish canon did not include many of these Greek texts in their canon of the Hebrew scriptures. And the third reason was there's a number of doctrinal issues that disagreed with what Luther was trying to critique about the Catholic Church. So things like praying for the dead. Tobit, First and Second Maccabees, some of these other books have some concepts in there that would not align with the teachings that Luther and other Protestant leaders were trying to put forth. And so that's why there's this disagreement. And they're often identified, you might have a Protestant Bible with the deuterocanonical books included in it, or also some apocryphal books. They're called apocrypha, or hidden books of the Old Testament that are not canonical, but they might be identified as a little bit differently and maybe further reading. But the Catholic Church would say these are the inspired books of the Bible, including those that were taken out by Luther and later versions of the Old Testament in Protestant Bibles. So I hope that helps understand why there's a distinction, why there's a difference between the two different versions of the Bible. Go make disciples. God bless.